Monday night, we've got the 0-3 Falcons really needing a win, traveling to Green Bay to face Aaron Rodgers and the 3-0 Green Bay Packers. For the Falcons, I don't want to say it's desperation time, but they're 0-3. People are talking about Dan Quinn. If there's one thing I can't stand, Rod, it's speculating about what coach is going to get fired. I mean, what other business do we do that? Where we sit here and speculate nonstop about who's going to get fired. Not to mention, it's week, 4.
It's the way they lost. That's what it is. It's just the way they lost. When you're up 26-10 and you lose, and you're up 29-10 and you lose.
I know.
2 weeks in a row. That's tough sledding. And the only problem I have with it is that he's a defensive coach.
I know. It makes it worse. It does.
The offense starts out pretty good, right? They start out hot. The defense starts out pretty good for the first quarter, 2 quarters, and then somewhere at halftime, they all take a stupid pills, and they just play the opposite of the way they played in the first half.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? And then he, as being a defensive coordinator, or being a head coach that was a defensive coordinator, baffles me more than anything that you have allowed this 2 weeks in a row. It's your team, bro. You're not going to go down without a fight. And if my guys aren't going to play well, then I'm going to take it over because that's my expertise. I'm going to say, I don't like the way you guys are playing it. I don't like the way you're calling these games, especially in the second half. I'll let you call the first half. I'll call the second half.
Yeah.
How about that? He has to do something to right this ship, because right now the way they playing in the second half just makes 0 sense to me.
The problem is do they have the personnel to stop Green Bay with the way Aaron Rodgers is playing? I mean, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and maybe Josh Allen are MVP candidates right now.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's like, who's going to cover? Okay, not knowing if Devontae Adams is going to play, right? Who's going to cover Valdez-Scantling? Who's going to make Aaron Jones come out of the backfield? I think it could be a long day for the Atlanta Falcons, even though I know they can put up points. They have a decent running game. And Green Bay's defense is not the best defense in the National Football League. So they can probably score some points. But you're not going to outscore Aaron Rodgers, showing him the same defense, and with his number 1 receiver back.
I've got the Packers to cover the 7.5, Rod. I don't think this game is going to be that close. Over is the problem for me. What if Atlanta doesn't play well at all? Green Bay gets a big lead, and they just run Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams. They'll just burn out the clock. I would lean towards the under in this game, but I wouldn't bet on it. I would bet on the Packers to cover. So I'm basically saying Green Bay wins, Rod, and Green Bay wins by, I think they're going to win by 10 or more. What do you think?
What is Green Bay averaging per game, point-wise? 40?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think it's 40.6. I think they've scored 122. Let me look it up.
Green Bay is going to score 40 points.
You have no confidence at all in the Falcons.
None. I would give Atlanta, I say they're going to score 23. They're going to get, a couple of touchdowns and multiple field goals.
So you would take the over. Okay. So you got the Packers to cover, but you got the over. I looked it up here. The Packers, 40.7. I forgot to round up with my math. 40.7 points per game. And the Falcons, they've scored a lot of points. They're averaging 30 points per game. But one thing that you have to look at there, the first week they played Seattle in Atlanta. Then they played at Dallas. Then they played in Atlanta again. Those are all fast tracks. This is a different offense. I guarantee you, when they're on grass, I don't think they're going to be as prolific as they've been through the first 3 weeks. That's why I'm a little bit timid about such a high over-under. That's why I'm saying the Packers to cover. I avoid the over-under, but hey, I've been wrong before. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like. You can comment below and subscribe. Are you in?